Welcome to Marriott MBA Today. I'm Tim Hansen, and we're here to talk about a few of the unique aspects of working at Adobe and Lehi. Employees at Adobe and Lehi have a gym, a rock climbing wall, a video game room, and all the free soda they can drink. MBA Today reporter HAYLEY Shauklas tells us why the company managers think all these distractions make people work harder.
Yeah, Tim, it's a really unique place. Adobe's offices often look like a daycare for adults than it does an actual workspace. The culture at Adobe is different than a lot of other companies, and I found that their employees know how to work hard while having fun.
If these people look like they're goofing off on the job, they are, but they won't get in any trouble. In fact, their bosses want them to enjoy themselves. They say the harder you play, the harder you work.
I think Adobe really values their employees much more than any other company I've ever been at. I think the work is very meaningful here. We're on the edge of something new and exciting.
In addition to the game rooms, the architecture of the Adobe building also reflects the culture of the company. The chairs are all different. This wall was painted by a graffiti artist, and this room is dedicated to Mario, of the Mario Brothers video game fame.
This is a graffiti art mural of a girl drawing, which embodies Adobe's vision of bringing art and science together.
I would just say the boldness of the building. When you drive down the freeway and you see this thing that clearly is unique to not just Lehi, to Utah County, but to the state, that's what I love about it. It's a uniquely open and innovative and cutting edge and bold statement that we're making that I think is a reflection of who we are as a company, what our culture is.
ESHENRODER got his MBA from BYU last year. Now he manages the business model and pricing division. He says Adobe values their employees.
I think Adobe takes a holistic approach when it comes to their work environment. I mean, it's not just about the gym or about physical fitness, but it's also about meeting people that have similar interests. There's all kinds of clubs. They're focused on overall wellness and having a good work-life balance.
ESHENRODER also loves his job because it gives him a chance to apply the business principles he learned in school.
My MBA did several things for me. I think the most important thing is it helped me think bigger. It made me realize that my goals need to be bigger, my aspirations need to be bigger, but it also helped me become a better person. I feel like I'm much more able to go out and change the world.
CHENN is the marketing manager for the demand generation team at Adobe. She likes all the perks at work and says the environment helps her be more creative in her job.
So it was great because it gave me this great combination of right brain and left brain thinking. In a graduate program, you do a lot of research and statistical analysis, so I had experience doing that. I was comfortable with numbers, but at the same time, I was able to continue to develop the right brain creative skills.
In an attempt to motivate employees to use the stairs, the building is designed with this ball retrieval game. You drop the balls into the wire-covered tubes and watch them roll down the maze and pick them up in the basket at the bottom. Mealtime doesn't follow a schedule at Adobe. No break whistles here. When the employees get hungry, they go to this mammoth-sized cafeteria.
So we have the full range of functions that are represented here, but I would say that the common theme across all of those departments and functions is that people are passionate about what we do. And I think that passion is reflected in the architecture that you see in the building. It's reflected in the materials that we've chosen. It's reflected in the people that you meet when you walk through the building. It's uniquely energetic and enthusiastic to be part of this Adobe family here.
For MBA Today, I'm HAYLEY Shauklas.
The Utah Adobe site sits on a 38-acre lot, but they already have plans to add 120,000 square feet this year.
Sounds like a fun place to work.
Absolutely, I would definitely want to work there.
So would I. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Marriott MBA Today. We'll see you next time.